Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. A little bit different view today. Me early in the morning. Can you see the bags under the eyes? Taking you along on my morning ride into work. And I only spend 30, 40 minutes riding into work each morning, so it's not so horrible. Dealing with the sun can often be a problem, and you're going to see some sun streaks and things like that, I'm sure, here as I drive down the road. I don't take many interstates where I drive, but the one thing I've found for people is that everybody's morning ride into work is unique, is different. I've often wondered how many or what percentage of Americans actually work kind of a 9 to 5. It's not something I've ever thought about. I mean, I've always worked some kind of proximity, well, not always, but for a long time I've worked some kind of proximity to 9 to 5. In radio, I mean, sometimes, if I do the morning show, I was doing the 5 to noon thing. A little bit different. I didn't have the rush hour traffic. Then there have been some jobs where it was 9 to 5. Others it was more leave the house at 9 so you miss the rush hour traffic because you're working till 6 or 7. Nowadays it's before 8 o'clock on my way into work, hitting my desk by 8:30. Doing that and fine with it. I also find that's how you get around traffic. But the one thing I've always understood, is everybody's drive to work is different. Heck, my drive on this same road every single day is different. It's where I hit what we're doing right now, the first stop, the first slowdown, and see how long it lasts. Even though I know this route and I've been driving this route for so long, I still have my GPS sitting by handy just to tell me how long my backup's going to be. And it's not horrible. Again, my morning ride into work is, on a good day, outside of rush hour traffic, 15, 17 minutes. In rush hour, usually 20, 25 minutes, sometimes up to 30, 40 minutes. I had the worst ride home recently, and it was like an hour and 15 minutes. It was like every way I tried to get home, I couldn't. They were all either accident prone or blocked or slowed down or who knows what it was, but it was frustrating as could be. But even though we kind of all share this similar experience, it's not similar. I mean, I've done the morning commute where it's all interstate. Interstate to your exit, hop off your exit, couple of streets down, boom, you're there. This one, I avoid all interstates. I could take the interstate in. It parallels the road I'm on now, the city street I'm in now, but I choose not to because it's actually quicker going the city streets, going kind of the shortcut way, if you will, than it is hopping on the interstate, which is very strange. It's interesting how our ride to and from work, to work and home then at night, affects us. How long we do it. I mean, boy, I remember when my wife worked in Cleveland and we lived in a suburb, 45 minutes south on a good day. Her commute was usually an hour to an hour and a half every single day each way. And then you throw in snow and it was even worse. I honestly don't know how she did it for the over decade that she did do it. That took a lot of resilience. I couldn't do it. I think my longest commute was when I lived in Charlotte, and it should have been a 20-minute commute, but because of traffic, it was a 45-minute commute, but it was bumper to bumper the entire way. It was very stressful. And it was one of those where I had to be at my desk at a certain time, so that made it even more stressful. So you had to kind of guess, engage, and try to beat the traffic. Here, if I'm not at my desk at exactly 8:30, fine. It's no big deal. I work a little bit later. It's not like I haven't done work already this morning and I did it from my home office. It's funny, though, how the commute is different for everybody. Yet we all feel the same pain, or at least most of us feel the same pain. I truly don't know. It's just wanted to present something different today, just something unique. Not my normal, let's head out on a Sunday afternoon and run around and tell you what's going on in my thoughts and my minds and my work. Back next week, another Road Warrior, back to normal. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. I do thank you so much for coming by. How many we're 500 plus. Are we 500 plus episodes in? I'm so lost in it. I've been doing these forever. My wife, why do you even bother? And I sometimes ask myself the same. Oh, I know why I bother. Because I love doing it, and you actually come back and watch these stupid things. That's the funny part. See you next week. Another Road Warrior. Thanks.